Hey sis, have you ever entered a new season? Maybe newly married, newly navigating motherhood, or even just learning to stand on your own as a woman, and found yourself asking, who do I look to now? Not because you're lost, but because you're evolving. And suddenly there's no one around you modeling the kind of growth you need. That's what Strip for Glory is about. It's the moment where what once made sense doesn't anymore. And the examples you used to follow just doesn't fit where you're going. I want to read a short passage from my book in chapter 1 that speaks to this moment. In my quest for understanding, I instinctively began seeking out the presence of women who surrounded me in my family or in various aspects of my life. This exploration led me to observe women depicted in the media, including television shows, news broadcasts, commercials, and movies. The women I encountered in the media appeared to be shaped by external appearances and societal roles, often lacking the depth and the authenticity that I yearned for. In the midst of my search, the Lord directed my attention towards the story of Eve, the very first woman to be intricately designed by the Creator. As I continued to delve into the intricacies of Eve's narrative, I found myself drawing profound inspiration from her journey, inspiration that led me to perceive her in a light different from others that might. While her story is often overshadowed by her mistakes, I couldn't help but recognize the undercurrent of strength and resilience that threaded through her choices. Instead of simply viewing her through the lens of her missteps, I saw a woman who displayed remarkable courage in the face of the consequences that awaited her. This shift in perspective allowed me to appreciate the depth of her character and the lessons her experiences offered. Like Eve, we're not immune to making mistakes and we're bound to grapple with the repercussions of our actions. In this aspect, her journey becomes a relatable testament to the human condition, a reminder that our imperfections and our shortcomings are a part of the fabric of existence. And so this kind of helped me understand further as I continue in this chapter. I go on to talk about various other aspects that help me realize that I was being stripped for the Lord's glory. And so he was making me over as the woman he wants me to be. And if you're in that space where your formal examples no longer fit and you're learning to walk without a blueprint, I promise you, you're not crazy. You're not alone. You're just being stripped for God's glory. Fall of Woman was written for that exact reason. And if that's where you are, I invite you to grab your copy today and let's become together.